yeah, I feel like an astronaut.
What you know about rolling down in the deep? When your brain goes numb, you can call that mental freeze. When these people talk too much, put that shit in slow motion. Yeah, I feel like an astronaut in the ocean. Ay, what you know about rolling down in the deep? When your brain goes numb, you can call that mental freeze. When these people talk too much, put that shit in slow motion. Yeah, I feel like an astronaut in the ocean. She say that I'm cool. I'm like, yeah, that's true. I believe in G-O-D, don't believe in T-H-O-T. She keep playing me dumb, I'm a player for fun. Y'all don't really know my mental, let me give you the picture like stencils. Falling out in a drought, no flow rain was I'm pouring down. See that pain was all around, see my mobiles kinda lounge. Didn't know which way to turn, flow was cool but I still felt burned. I'ma feel everything like this purge. Let's just get this straight for a second. I'ma work, even if I don't get paid for progression. I'ma get it. Everything that I do is electric. I'ma keep it in motion, keep it moving like kinetic. Put this shit in a frame, but I know I don't blame everything that I say. Man, I seen you deflate, let me elevate this in a frame. Have you walking on a plane? Both hands together, God, let me pray. I've been going right around for that reason. I feel like an astronaut. What you know about rolling down in the deep? When your brain goes numb, you can call that mental freeze. When these people talk too much, put that shit in slow motion. Yeah, what you know about rolling down in the deep? When your brain goes numb, you can call that mental freeze. When these people talk too much, put that shit in slow motion. Yeah, I feel like an astronaut in the ocean. Like, what you know about rolling down in the deep? When your brain goes numb, you can call that mental freeze. When these people talk too much, put that shit in slow motion.
Yeah, I feel like an astronaut.
What you know about rolling down in the deep? When your brain goes numb, you can call that mental freeze. When these people talk too much, put that shit in slow motion. Yeah, I feel like an astronaut in the ocean. Ay, what you know about rolling down in the deep? When your brain goes numb, you can call that mental freeze. When these people talk too much, put that shit in slow motion. Yeah, I feel like an astronaut in the ocean. She say that I'm cool. I'm like, yeah, that's true. I believe in G-O-D, don't believe in T-H-O-T. She keep playing me dumb, I'm a player for fun. Y'all don't really know my mental, let me give you the picture like stencils. Falling out in a drought, no flow rain was I'm pouring down. See that pain was all around, see my mobiles kinda lounge. Didn't know which way to turn, flow was cool but I still felt burned. I'ma feel everything like this purge. Let's just get this straight for a second. I'ma work, even if I don't get paid for progression. I'ma get it. Everything that I do is electric. I'ma keep it in motion, keep it moving like kinetic. Put this shit in a frame, but I know I don't blame everything that I say. Man, I seen you deflate, let me elevate this in a frame. Have you walking on a plane? Both hands together, God, let me pray. I've been going right around for that reason. I feel like an astronaut. What you know about rolling down in the deep? When your brain goes numb, you can call that mental freeze. When these people talk too much, put that shit in slow motion. Yeah, what you know about rolling down in the deep? When your brain goes numb, you can call that mental freeze. When these people talk too much, put that shit in slow motion. Yeah, I feel like an astronaut in the ocean. Like, what you know about rolling down in the deep? When your brain goes numb, you can call that mental freeze. When these people talk too much, put that shit in slow motion. Yeah,
I feel like an astronaut.
What you know about rolling down in the deep? When your brain goes numb, you can call that mental freeze. When these people talk too much, put that shit in slow.
All right, can you guys hear me? That's the next question. I was unaware that for whatever reason it wasn't working. So, but glad to know that it is working now. I didn't even see it. So, sorry about that, guys. Good to know, though. Good to know. So, anyways, guys, Bitcoin Cash is definitely out in front of, or Dash is out in front of Bitcoin Cash. So, it's going to be interesting. We got MAs, look, right here. And this is exactly what I was pointing out to you guys before. We got the 8-day moving average crossing up to the 100-day moving average. Bollinger Bands expanding to the upside. Says go, right? And look, here's your reversal candle right here on the daily. So it's always good. Always good. But, you know, even right here, it wouldn't have been a sell. So that's fine. Reversal of the trend, though. Look, this is what I want to show you guys too. Rounded bottom, right? Rounded bottom. Typically, rounded bottoms are very good. I mean, even one could say, here when it happens. So, one could actually say that this whole entire thing is a rounded bottom, right? Well, typically patterns like this help you indicate a bottom, obviously, along with your indicators. If you look right here, look, so you bottomed out on your stotch, okay? You came up, one to correct, came up, and now look, the Fisher was kind of unsure. It made a nice move. It got out of the noise lines, got above 2.5. Typically, when it gets above 2.5 to 3, it makes a nice move, okay? Remember, in my opinion, we are in a bear market, so just play it safe, take your profits, and, you know, bank the money, and just do what you want with it. Either save it to buy other cryptos when they bottom, because this thing's gonna, a lot of things are just gonna keep riding down. Not saying Bitcoin Cash will, but a lot of things like Solana, like this looks like a big head and shoulders. It looks nasty, guys. It looks nasty. I mean, look at where this thing came from before the bull run, right? December 26th, okay, 2020. A little over a year ago, guys. A year and like 4 months ago. Almost a year and 5 months ago, right? This is the retrace for the whole thing. Going to come back to, more than likely, it's, you know, if I had to make a judgment call right now today and tell you what I thought it was going to do, it's probably going to come back here to 618, and that's fine, but it's not going to happen overnight. It's going to be a slow, gradual, painful process, right? But in the process of all that doing that, there's a lot of money to be made, okay? I started out in 2018 in cryptocurrency. It's been very, very interesting. I started learning how to trade in the bear market, which is very tough. So yeah, it's there's a lot of money to be made in a bull or bear market, but obviously you do make more money in a bull market, right? Let's see if we have any comments. URXRP. Yep, that's me. That's me. That's me, man. Yeah, we're actually just rebranding the channel because you know, people evolve, change, and everything. So yeah, I'm just I think it's necessary, and I think it's a good thing because it's progress, right? Progress. So, do you guys have anything that you want me to chart and would like me to find out and see what things are looking like? Yeah, good to see you, Timothy. Good to see you. Glad you're here. So I take it you've been following me for a long time, huh? Player and Ocean EX. Oh man, those are some names I haven't heard in a long time. Well, we are going to have to go over to CoinTrader for that one. Because they always have more data. I love CoinTrader when it comes to coins like this. So yeah. Oh jeez, it's gonna give me crap, isn't it? Yes, it is. It's alright, we'll get it. Okay, so what's going on? Okay, here we go. Alright, so let's look up OceanEX. It's been a long time. Yeah, it's been a long time, man. Just curious, are you still holding any? I know, man. It's been a long time since I've been in it personally. Been a long time, but hey, let's see what we got here. Yeah, this thing just been a steady downtrend for quite a while. And look at that, like, whew, oh, it's nasty. Whew. I remember buying this. It's pretty close. Like, I was probably buying it, like, about right here. Roughly. Yeah, probably. Roughly right there. So, just some other tools, right? Boom, it's getting rejected right here at the 0 line on the histogram on the MACD. So, it's looking bad. You got the 200-day moving average coming down. Once it crosses down through the 100-day moving average, it's going to create price action to the downside, and it's going to just keep going down. So that's not good. Oh yeah, you bought 3 million. Forgot. Yeah. Hey, what's up, Danny Carney? Good to see you, man. Good to see you. It's been a while. It's been a while. It's good to see some familiar faces. You like the new brand? Nice, man. That's awesome. That's awesome. I'm glad you like it. Yeah, I just thought it was necessary, right? Now, let's, you know what? Let's pull a retrace on this, because I am very curious to see what this is going to say. I'm very curious. I bet this thing is just so far, oof. This looks like a nasty chart. That's for sure. This thing does not look good. Let's see. Let's go back to, yeah, let's go back to 2020. Yeah, look at that. It's probably going to come back down to this one line right here. Jeez. Wow. Yeah, that's, look at that. It's already broken. Well, actually, let me change my settings on here real fast, because I don't really use CoinTrader too much anymore. So I know I need to add some of these in here. Why didn't it take? Weird. Okay, whatever. Here we go. Settings. There we go. Oh, okay, right here. It's at the 786 right now. On the retrace. Look at that. Look. And people say TA doesn't work, right? Pretty funny. Pretty funny. But yeah, no. At some point it could come back up and touch that 200 though. All the news around it is negative. Yeah, you know, it's pretty interesting because I have not looked at anything. I don't even know what's going on with them. In fact, I still have my OceanEX, one of the top 100 holders of OceanEX. Actually, they airdropped us like an anniversary NFT. That was before even NFTs were really popular. I still have mine. I know it's somewhere in my VeChain Thor wallet somewhere. That's all I really know. So how many people we got in here? Danny, is there anything you want me to look at for you? Anything you're curious on what might happen and this, that, and the other? My brother, your advice has helped my family financially. I have 8 children and work 60 hours a week. That's what's up, man. I'm glad to hear that I helped you. That's awesome. That's what we're here for, man. That's what we're here for. Player is, oh, that's right. You wanted to look at player. Oh, geez. I can only imagine this one. You know, you guys know that Patrick just, you know, kind of fled the scene, right? I don't know if you guys know or not, but yeah, Patrick, no good, no good. Yeah, no problem, brother. Anytime, anytime. Player looks nasty. It looks nasty, but hey, let's pull a retrace on it. Let's see what we're talking about here. I'm not even gonna count that crazy wick to the upside for the retrace, but I will count this wick. Yeah, I mean, it's, jeez. I remember having so much of this one time, and I know a lot of people that made money on this call. I know a lot of people that made a lot of money on this call. Patrick was a sick guy. I wouldn't really say that. I don't know. It all depends on what kind of sick you're talking about. But he had some problems. That's for sure. From my understanding, if you were a part of the chat at all, y'all already know what was going on in there. So that was interesting to say the least. Yeah, right. Yeah. I know. You must know, Timothy. Yeah, you must know. It's a trip, man. It's a trip. People are crazy. So yeah. Right here, one line. Let's see what happens. Can it bounce here? Can it not? I don't know. Let's zoom in a little bit though, because I'm kind of curious. But a lot of people made money on this thing. I know I made a nice amount of money on this thing. Yeah, look at this thing. This thing looks like trash. It does not look good at all. This thing looks like it's not good, not good. But it could bounce. It could bounce a little bit, but you see it's under the zero line on the histogram, guys. Under the zero line. That is bearish. Very, very bearish. So anything else anybody wants me to take a peek at? Be more than happy to. We got 5 people watching. Remember, guys, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Would love to have you over on the Yo Teach Telegram. Also working on a Patreon at the moment, and rebranding the rest of the channel. I'm going to have a lot of things happening in a short span of time, so it's going to get interesting. I am going to try to do lives regularly versus just doing videos. I like doing the lives better. So, and I feel like I can reach more people like that, so let's do it. Why not? So, since there was no sound on my Bitcoin analysis, let's go for that right now. We'll start off on the daily. Daily chart right here. We're right here at the top of the pennant. Can we break it? Well, I don't know. I think it's a good chance, but might have to check back down here, check the 8 real fast before we go again. So it could take a couple weeks. This all could take a couple weeks to play out, or it could take a week. I don't know. Let's find out. What I can tell you is I did post I posted this last night. It was a Bitcoin chart. Literally, these are just some targets that I kind of see that are going to get potentially hit. If we get rejected right here at the 50, well, you guys already know, means more downside. So, and which I'm kind of anticipating. I mean, everything's really bearish, even though, a lot of people try to hype things when they shouldn't. This looks very, very bearish. But listen, guys, you can still make money. Because even this little jump right here, right, just to the 200, yeah, it's about like 9%, right? Whatever, 9%. 9% is 9%. Patrick is actually he's the CEO. Well, is or was the CEO of Player. So if you guys are not familiar with Player, I wouldn't buy it. Just saying. Yeah, thanks, Timothy. Absolutely, man. You'll be seeing a lot more of me. Also, you guys know, for people that have been here a long time, you guys also know I'm actually working on some projects as well on the team. of some projects right now, so a lot of exciting things going on in the background as well. So these next few years are going to be very, very interesting. Very, very interesting. A lot of evolution taking place. So I'm pretty excited. So does anybody have anything else they want me to chart? I will be more than happy to. So yeah, guys, look, just watch that 200-day moving average rejection, if it even gets there, because it might not. It has to break this neckline first, which I marked right here at like 45, 7, 8-ish. It's got to break that neckline. It's got to break it. If it doesn't, more down. And then we're going to see come down in here back into the, stay in this pennant until either it breaks out or it breaks down. And remember, just to kind of put things in perspective, let's look on the weekly, guys. Let's look on the weekly chart. So you got the weekly chart here, right? Looking bad. Really, we're below the 50. We're trying to break this 382. We're above it right now. Well, can we get a weekly close here? If we got a weekly close here, we could probably start going a little bit further. So that would be great if so. But until it shows us anything different, guys, we have to assume the worst. We have to, right? Just my opinion. And look, you got the Fisher it's kind of wanting to roll over. So yeah, this guy here knows his stuff. Thanks, man. I really appreciate that. I really appreciate that for sure. Absolutely. Let's look at VeChain, guys. So it's been a while, but let's look at VeChain. Listen, I still like VeChain. We were buying a lot of VeChain back in the day when it was, it's still cheap, but it was dumb cheap when we were buying it, right? Everybody knows. So back here on the VeChain chart, let's pull a retrace, right? Capitulation phase, this thing was, 1.00169-ish. Come on, guys. I remember this. This is actually the capitulation phase where a lot of these just completely, wow. It was bad. It was really bad. I know I bought this was back when I was still buying XRP, but I bought a nice stack of XRP for like 9 cents that day. That was pretty awesome. Right here, classic right here, guys. This one's ahead going to the downside, right? So this one right here, and just I want you guys to look at something, right? This is a daily. It's not even a weekly chart, right? So it's a daily chart. Pulling from the retrace, we're below the 236, so we're still in that retrace range, right? But right here, 618, yeah, it could totally be in play, absolutely. But let's see what happens. Look, another classic, right? We're right here. It's trying to break the zero line on the histogram on the MACD, but hasn't really done it yet. Could it do it? Absolutely, guys. It could even come back up here to around that 9 cent mark to the 200-day moving average, but you got the 200-day moving average moving to the downside. So remember, when these moving averages come down and cross these higher time frames, cross through lower time frames, that creates price action to the downside. And not only this, but check this out. A lot of people, some people like to do this, some people don't. Me personally, it works, so I do it. I use it to my benefit, right? But look at this. You got an ascending wedge right here, right? This screams, you got this is a 68% chance that it breaks to the downside, right? Not saying it's going to do it right away, and it could even pop out, give you a little fake out, and then come back down. But right here, look, moving averages are lining up almost with Fibonacci retracement levels too. It's just one of those things, guys. But personally, long term, I think this is a great buy right here at 1.2, 1.3 pennies. Will it stay there long? Probably not, but it's still a great buy. Still a great buy, in my opinion. And remember, that's nothing, guys, because this thing was 0.002. We were buying a lot of it at 0.002, 0.0025. If you caught it on the capitulation phase, you got it even cheaper than that. I mean, geez, this thing ran all the way to 28 cents, right? So, like, geez. Let's just pull a percentage just for a little bit of perspective on, like, how good of returns you would have made. And this is just roughly because I didn't even pull it from the very, very bottom. But that's 13,557%. Those are still great gains. I mean, that's nothing to scoff at. Is it the top gainer in cryptocurrency? Absolutely not. But still a great gain. Still a great gain. Let me look at the comments here, guys. Catch up a little bit. Says BTC making a massive head and shoulders? Are we forming a second shoulder? It's very possible. Well, not really. I mean, all right. So we could say this is head and shoulders. Sure, we could say that, right? On the weekly, but let's look at the daily, right? The daily. Yes. On the daily, I would say, sure, most definitely, it could potentially be that head and shoulders, right? But it hasn't played out yet. It sure does look like it. And if y'all are watching, don't know what a head and shoulders is, I will show you. This is what a head and shoulders is. Now, boom. So, measured move. Well, let's see. I'm just going to get a rough estimate. 43%. Yeah, sure. So, geez, hold on, guys. Sorry. So, 43% from here. It'd be roughly right around that $25,000 range. And then we'll probably get a nice little bounce, right? Not saying that that's exactly what's going to happen, but yeah, I mean, I'm waiting for a nice move down to the downside, so that way, you know, you can buy up these bounces, because that's how you make money in the bear markets, guys, is buying massive bounces. So yeah, I'm going to take a peek at the Matic chart, because Hello was actually asking about it. You post and go live. Thank you for all your hard work and honesty. You have a fan for life. Have a great day and stay safe. Yeah, you too, man. I appreciate it. Thanks for stopping in. I really appreciate it. And we'll definitely see you in the next one. Matic chart. If BTC looks short-term bullish, where'd Matic go? Oh, man. Matic's a totally different story, guys. Remember, Matic is another one that came from those low levels just like VeChain. Look at this. Look at this. Look. Do you think this is sustainable? Absolutely not. It's not, guys. It's really not. Your 236 isn't even down here till 83 cents, right? Back of, I think it was May of last year. Let's find out. No, July. My bad. July. Okay. July, we hit that like 71, 67 cent range, right? But we're not even at the 236, right? We bounced, made a nice bounce, and this is our double top, right? Now, right here, 11.13 pennies is what we're looking at. In my opinion, I could be totally wrong, but it could even go back down here to the 786, which would make perfect sense at 4.6 cents. I could see that. I'd be back testing these areas right here. That would make total 100% sense to me. But Matic is doing a lot of things, or Polygon, you know, whatever. They are doing a lot of things, so might not happen either. Let's see what happens, guys. The charts are going to tell us, though. We'll definitely be ahead of the game, stay ahead of the game, and we're ready to make life-changing money over here. So if y'all are ready to make life-changing money, hit that like, comment, and subscribe button. And yeah, that's what we're here for, guys. We're here to make life-changing money, because I know you don't want to work the rest of your life, and I know I don't want to work the rest of my life. So Let's make some stuff happen. And remember, like I said, also actually, after this stream, I'm going to add it in my either in my comments or my description. Great friend of mine that has been in the space for a really long time. You guys might even know him, Dustin Dio. Actually, I'm going to put his GoFundMe link in the description or in the comments. He's actually, you know, if you guys know him in the space, he's always had a lot of medical issues, and he's really going through a hard time right now, guys. So if you guys want to, if you guys would show some support, a little bit goes a long way, and be greatly appreciated for sure. So we definitely trying to band everybody together, help him out. He's helped a lot of people out in this space as well. So yeah, I'm sure you guys know who he is if you're on this channel or whatnot. But is there anything else that y'all want me to chart? Anything at all? I will pull it up real quick. I'm actually gonna go soon. Got some things to do. Gonna go actually pick up the kiddos and do some things. So if you guys have any more requests, just let me know, and we'll take a peek. Because there's a lot of stuff that I'm kind of looking at too. You know what? Let's look at Ethereum, guys. Let's look at Ethereum. Because Ethereum is a big player, obviously, in crypto, right? Bam, double bottom, and we're bouncing. Look at that. But definitely probably gonna get stopped right here. Remember, guys, we were buying Ethereum for $70 to $100 to $200, right? Remember that. Don't forget that. Here's the retrace on Ethereum. Boom. It might even come back down to here, but hey, let's see what happens. I would like to see it come down to here to the 618, but this would be a nice spot to potentially start DCAing in. If you like the DCA, if you're not familiar with the terminology, it means dollar cost average in. So yeah, but think that's really gonna cut it for today, guys. And as you see here, guys, I want you to see this, right? Like I said, some people like to do this, some people do not. But look at this. You can find patterns in your other tools and your indicators, right? And I'm going to show you exactly what I'm talking about. Look, perfect pennant. It broke out. It broke out of this pennant, and look, it told you everything you needed to know. And it was right before the breakout, right below 50, and then once it got above 50, it just ran with it. Now the RSI is at 64. I think Ethereum still has some more gas in the tank. Let's go. Let's see what happens. That's what I say. But I'm giving you guys kind of like long-term targets, though, because if you're patient enough, I think we can make some amazing buys and make a hell of a lot of money on the way up. But if you like to trade, you can make a lot of money on the way down too. So hey, let's do it. Dio is a great dude. Sorry to hear that he used to be in the CKJ stream back in the day. Yeah, man, Dio's a great guy. He's helped out a lot of people in the space. So I hope people can, you know, give back as much as he gave to people in the space. That'd be awesome to see. So, but do you have anything you want me to chart, Danny? It's been a while. Glad to see you on the stream, man. It's been some time. We're gonna end up doing some more too. Like I said, I'm gonna try to do these streams a little more regularly. I really never did live streams that much. I more so did a lot of videos. So hey, we're gonna give this a shot and see what happens. I like it though. I think I like live streams a little more, especially with charts and stuff and not like a bunch of research. But hey, we're still gonna do that too. And like I said, we're gonna be over on Discord. I actually have a guy right now. Shout out to Jared, helping me build out this Discord. I appreciate you, man. I appreciate you for sure. And actually, if you guys have really been if you guys have really been here for a while, you'll remember who GXRP is. He's actually a great friend of mine, right? But he actually did my new profile picture and banner, which I don't have my banner up yet, but I will. Can you check? Oh yeah, absolutely, man. I'll check out Strong for sure. Absolutely, I will check out Strong. Let's go coin market cap. Yep. See, look at that. Already got it charted out. Already got it charted out. Now look, this thing looks nasty. Whew, looking nasty on the daily, and it's below the 50. Damn. Yeah, to pay the tax man. Yeah. Oh shit, man. Whew. Personally, I think if this doesn't get back above this 50 right here, yep, it's bad news, my friend. Bad news. If it doesn't get back above the 50, I think we could totally potentially come to $75. I really do. Yeah, man. He doesn't really communicate a lot with other people and stuff, but yeah, I still talk to him. We still talk, man. He's a great friend of mine. So, but yeah, he did my my new profile picture and he did my banner. And now I'm actually gonna get an intro and an outro made for my streams and stuff like that. Make it a little more official, right? Make things look a little better. But yeah, Strong. Looks like a bag of shit, if I'm being honest. But it can only keep going down for so long, guys. It can only go down for so long. And look, I mean, look at that right here. Bam. This would be perfect if it bottomed out right here. And I'll explain why. Look at this, right? So it had a nice little rip right here, and it ran, right? But this is where we first really started to gain traction, right here around that $75 to $80 range. So I could totally see this potentially being the bottom. And if that's not the bottom, well, could come back to like $35, $36 range, right? But we're not there yet. Before it really comes down here, I think it's going to get a real damn nice bounce back up to this 200. But it's probably, you know how it goes. You've been in Strong a long time. So you know that literally once all these other tokens get running and people start taking profits, people are going to pile back in, right? People are going to pile back in. And yeah. You know, I would just be patient, hang tight, see what happens. If it keeps getting rejected here at the 50, it could go sideways for a bit, or you might get a nice bounce because look at this, man. Look, this thing has to bounce at some point. This thing looks like it's bounced a couple little times here, but look, this is just bam, straight down. Fell off a cliff. As soon as it broke that 236, the $430 range, it just, man, it not good. But yeah, absolutely. Hello, anytime. If you have anything you want me to chart, just let me know. And look, I like to keep it real with people because there's a lot of bullshit people out there. I will say that there's a lot of people out there that like to amp things up and suck their money back into the market and things like that. But listen, guys, you're gonna get my honest opinion here every time. So, and that's how it is. So, but yeah, Strong. Long term, I could totally see 75. But I think we got to get a nice rally here to the 200 at some point. But that's just my opinion. I really do think that, though. But we got to get a rally to the 200 at some point. So right around that $516, $520 mark, all depending on how long it takes. Because look, obviously the 200 is making a nice rounded top, and that's on the daily. Let's just check out the weekly. Even though there's not a whole lot of data, let's still check it out, right? Yeah, look, the weekly is just, ooh, man. MACD looks like crap. It just doesn't look good at all. But right here would make perfect sense to me. It would make perfect sense. And actually, I've actually been talking to Dio about this for a minute, and I really think it's going to hit this range. Once it broke and it hit that 100 right here, I was like, yeah, I have a feeling it's just gonna hit that $75 to $80 range. But let's see what happens. I'm not saying that's going to, but let's see. Like I said though, we do have to get a nice rally in my opinion. So it's not like it's just going to keep going down forever, because I do understand that they are developing stronger and doing other things, so that's a good thing. That's a good thing. They have some news coming out about the stronger... Oh, okay, so you were just talking about... And the new decks coming out. Might help. Yeah, it very well could. I mean, you know... I just really want to see them put longevity behind these things, right? That's the main thing. I want to see longevity. I want to see things that are going to promise people rewards no matter what the circumstances or market conditions are. When that happens, people are going to feel a lot more comfortable, right? People are going to feel a lot more comfortable. So, well, guys, it's 3:58. It's about to be 4 o'clock. I got stuff to do. It's a Friday. I hate to go, but I really want to thank all y'all for coming out. And I hope everybody has an awesome weekend. And remember, guys, I think in my description it's still called the Visionaries link or whatever, but if you hit the link, it'll say Yo Teach. Hit there, join our Telegram. Like I said, we are in the midst of creating a Patreon. I'm going to end up making a website, blah, 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 blah. All that stuff. But until then, join the Telegram chat. Once we get our Discord settings all figured out and everything, you know, I'll drop the link in there. We'll probably end up doing away with the Telegram because it's going to be a lot easier just to manage one chat. We're going to have multiple channels in that one Discord, so it'll be a lot of fun. A lot of people are going to... you guys will be able to communicate with a lot of other people in the group and everything, so it'll be a good time. But till then, guys, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe if you're not subscribed, and I'll see you all in the next live stream, which will more than likely be on Sunday, after the weekly close at 7 p.m. So we'll do a live stream roughly right around there. Yeah, you too, brother. Have a good weekend, and I'll see you all Sunday. Have a good one.